the Crazy Bus title screen. Let's give it a go. It grows on you. This is the type of music that, you know, you just get crazy listening to it. And it's the name Crazy Bus. All the people on the bus are going straight to a psychiatric institute. Maybe if I scream really loud to it, it's gonna get better. Yeah, it grew on me. It grows on you. In this video, we're gonna go over what I like to call the good, the bad, and the ugly for video game music. The good are the masterpieces. Video game music I would have on repeat every day for the rest of my life. The bad is everything except Minecraft. No, The bad is the mediocre, the mid. The things that shouldn't be there. It's just bad. It's just disappointing. And the ugly is just the stinkers, the absolute worst of the worst. Why did you do this? So basically, that's the part where I praise Minecraft, and that's the part where I shit on every game you love. The good, Minecraft. Now, since everybody knows how great Minecraft music is, I'll be very brief on this, so brief that I'll actually put a timer up there, which is how much time I'm allowed to talk about Minecraft in this video. So, Minecraft music is probably the best video game music that's ever been made. Not only it's unique, nostalgic, but also extremely influential. Now, Minecraft music is not just recognized as a mere video game soundtrack, but as a defining landmark in ambient music. So much that it's even placed at the 26th best album of all time on Album of the Year. And if you disagree with me, you're fucking... That's it. We're done. But honestly, from a personal standpoint, I feel there's one soundtrack that goes even higher than Minecraft, and that's Baba Is You. Baba Is You is a pretty weird puzzle game where you make sentences out of blocks to make up the rules of the game. So if Baba is you, that means you can move Baba and so on. But the soundtrack is on another level. Baba Is You is a really complicated game, which will require you to spend a couple minutes on each puzzle, maybe even more. I've probably spent an hour on a puzzle because it gets pretty hard, and I'm not the best gamer ever, but but at least when I couldn't solve a puzzle, I had the music. And I don't know if it's just me, but it does something to your brain. It's like thinking music, and it doesn't just apply to this game. The greatest example of this is the song Leaf Is Move, which honestly might be the greatest video game song of all time. It's just like a slow rise banger from Radiohead, and then the melodies just keep adding up until it's just fucking orgasmic. I love this song so fucking much. Honestly, for me, it's really indie games that take the cake for the best soundtracks out there. For example, you got Celeste, which is probably one of the best platformers and most gorgeous platformers you could play out there. And also, I'd be pretty much a moron if I didn't include the Undertale soundtrack in there, because that soundtrack is so goddamn iconic. It's melodic, and it's got so many memes. Like, come on, the Sans music, that's like S tier. Come on. Anyway, I could definitely go on and on about, oh, this is so good, you should listen to that. But really, I just want to get to the stinkers, because that's what you're here for, right? You want the garbage of the video game world, and I'm gonna deliver. So sit back comfortably, and we're gonna go into the depths of the garbage. I'm only including that because of the PTSD this sound gives me every time I hear it. You know, when you're in high school and you just want to play Clash of Clans in class, just seeing how your village is doing, and you forgot to turn that ringer off. And then you're exposed to the whole class, and everybody knows that you're playing Clash of Clans. So cheers to that. Okay, we start with a big one. Elden Ring. No, I know. The game is great, but damn is the music boring. If you haven't played Elden Ring, you start in this area, which is called Limgrave, and you get this song playing the whole time. And when I heard that, I was like, oh my god, that's sick. Like the ambience, you see that dark, stormy castle on the other side, it's great. That was the last time I heard a song in Elden Ring that I really noticed. When you're exploring the world, it's just random notes and strings. The worst example of that is the Academy of Raya Lucaria. I don't like this song. And you're like, I know, great argument, Thomas, right? I'm not saying that these songs are bad. I'm just saying that they're disappointing. It's like your dad goes out late at night to get cigarettes and doesn't come back. What do you feel like? You feel like you're missing on something. Like you don't have your cigarettes. I realize I'm just nitpicking at this point, but Elden Ring's music could have been a bit better. But still, great game. I love this game. Now we're getting into the juice. So some of you might know this already, but I'm a student in game design currently. A while ago, we had this game design class on games that aren't games, which is already very useful when you're studying game design. You know how to not make games when your only job is to make games. But anyway, this game called The Path was one of them, and it has fucking shit music. So you play this character and you got to go to grandma's house. How do you do that? You follow the path. So as you follow the path, you got this shitty ass wannabe Coraline music paired up with the worst UI possible. When you run, you don't even see where you run. Anyway, so you follow the path and then you get to grandma's house. And there's a wolf standing there. What is this? I don't even know how to feel like. Failure! You've lost the game! Great! Hell yeah! I just lose the game because I went to see grandma. Fuck you! Okay, this one is pretty famous. Sonic Chronicles, The Dark Brotherhood. This was made for the Nintendo DS. But I mean, this one is just bad because, you know, it's not fitting for its time. You know, it's Nintendo DS, right? Animal Crossing is out. Nintendogs is out. So, you know, it's the next era. All right, folks. Now we get to the meaty part of the video. The ugly. So we've seen some mid-video game soundtracks at this point, but really it's about to get much worse. And let's start this off really strong with the Crazy Bus title screen. Let's give it a go. It grows on you. This is the type of music that, you know, you just get crazy listening to it. And it's the name Crazy Bus. All the people on the bus are going straight to a psychiatric institute. Maybe if I scream really loud to it, it's gonna get better. Yeah, it grew on me. Next up, we got Death Crimson. What is this game? That's the kind of chaos that that gets me hyped up in the morning, you know? I just want to... God, these MIDI sounds are awful. What the hell was this? Apparently, I'm reading that the game has almost no sound effects in its entirety. Maybe that was the thought process for this game. If the game has no sounds, I should put More sounds. Okay, this one I've heard before. It's a masterpiece at this point. Resident Evil, Director's Cut, Mansion, Basement. This is the equivalent of the... He's just pressing keys. This is crazy how this made the final cut for the game. Well, I guess it didn't make the final cut because it's director's cut. And the cherry on top, the guy that composed this song was deaf. Let's hear it again. I want to hear it again. Okay, Metal Gear. Ow! What the fuck? Okay, does it get better? I can't listen to this shit anymore. Okay, next up, Beverly Hills Cop. So it's just XLF if the song was played through a 1920 speaker. I mean, it's still a banger. XLF is still a banger. What do you mean? Okay, Extreme Paintball Song 6. Sounds like 100 gex. I get it. Playing fictional paintball on your video game console with this music playing around, that would be the worst experience of my life. Plus, who makes a game about paintball? Just use regular guns. Nobody's gonna get killed. Next one. San Francisco Rush Extreme Racing from the N64. Oh my god. This is amazing. I mean, the sound designer was clearly on crack cocaine, but still, the sample chops, this shitty MIDI music. But still, I play this game and this song comes on, I'm hyped as shit, man. No, this is one of the greatest of all time. Okay, this looks promising. The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle. It's just a 15-second loop. The guy who worked on the soundtrack really didn't want to work on the soundtrack. He was like, fuck this. The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle. Man, I'm getting paid like shit. Come to think about it, Rocky and Bullwinkle or whatever could have been the next Mario Brothers. But now, just because the sound designer fucked up, Rocky and Bullwinkle will never have a movie like Mario and Chris Pratt. I hope you enjoyed this little venture into madness. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. It's always greatly appreciated. And I'll finish my wine and see you next time.